all the way back.
That was an incredible game. The way it went back and forth was just amazing. And I didn't know what to expect at the end, but really an entertaining game.
Not so long ago, this Golden State Warriors franchise was in disarray, and boy, what a reversal it's been over the last few seasons. Excellent chemistry, and it seems they have a real culture that players want to be a part of.
And for the Warriors, that chemistry and culture of hard work really starts in the summers. You know, Steve, almost all the players coming in early to work together.
Well, that's how you get better. I mean, you really improve in the summer in this league with the work you put in. And, you know, a lot of the Warriors players stick around the Bay Area and work every day. That's the kind of commitment it takes. His presence is very comforting for this team. He's kind of a fallback option for them anytime they need it.
And it's sent back by Bogut.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Payton can't get it to go.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. I mean, the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
Here's Curry with the three, and another three for Golden State.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
The Magic trail by 21. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And that's 11 points for Victor Oladipo.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Andrew Nicholson. Evan Fournier comes in for Tobias Harris. Green, he's checked in for Victor Oladipo. And Gordon subbed in for Payton. Outside Curry. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Shoots the three. Can't get it to go. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Gordon goes in. Rebounded by Bogut. Bogut's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Iguodala kicks to Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 3 assists tonight. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm.
Well, when you join a team like the Warriors with the shooters they have, you're bound to have some of that magic rub off on you. And that was the case for Iguodala last season, especially early on.
It's Curry with the drive for the 3. Offensive rebound. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
The Warriors have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Well, you look at how the Warriors have improved. Really a change in philosophy from years past. The new ownership wanted size for position and rebounding, defense, toughness. They've really established a nice foundation.
Green, he's checked in for Golden State. Livingston comes in for Curry.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Well, it took them a while, but they're finally starting to get some rhythm offensively on the outside.
Shot clock at 5. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Shot's good. And the first big move towards that size and defense for the Warriors was the trade of Monte Ellis for Andrew Bogut with Milwaukee.
And like many trades, it was questioned initially, but Bogut has brought that toughness and interior defensive presence this team so desperately lacked. And the wins have really validated the Warriors' new direction.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors with some changes. Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Klay Thompson. Here's Gordon. Warriors with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
I know I'll be looking out for the final score in that Timberwolves game. That should be a close game.
He dishes it to Dedmon. Here's Green. Fournier passes to Vucevic. And he gets it to go. Vucevic has got 6 points. Warriors leading by 19 points. Here is Livingston. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Nobody near Barnes. A three-pointer, no good. Orlando's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Golden State's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots, 6 of 13. No challenge from the defense there. Clark could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner, going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
And here they come. Here's Dedmon. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. No good on the free throw. The Magic making a switch here.
Dwayne Dedmon.
That one misses. Now here is Barbosa. And that's not going to go. The three.
Coming up.
Come on.
And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Well, we might as well call it the State Farm play of the game. This was just a marvelous piece of coordination between 2 teammates, completely in sync on the alley-oop.
Payton at the 1 with Oladipo by his side at the 2. Harris is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Nicholson in at the pivot spot manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando.
Andre Iguodala, one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Great ball handler, and when he gets to the rim, he's right up there with LeBron James as far as being one of the most high-percentage finishers in the league.
You know, as great as Iguodala's strength and athleticism are, I think it's his IQ for the game that really sets him apart. I mean, you see all of that in his alertness and anticipation defensively, and also in his playmaking on the offensive end.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
Payton dishes to Oladipo. And it's off the back rim, no good. Well, and for Iguodala to savvy off the court 2 guys, one of the attractions, Steve, for him playing in the Bay Area, connecting with the area's innovators and the venture capitalists.
He's a bright guy, and you know, back in 2011 during the labor negotiations, he actually spent time interning with a major bank. So, I mean, this is a guy with a bright future beyond basketball.
Good.
Assisted.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Now, we've seen them make that extra effort rotating from the weak side, closing out on their airspace, really sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Outside Curry. They double-team Curry. Thompson outside. Curry kicks to Iguodala. No good with the triple.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
They grab their own miss. Oladipo for 3. That's good.
Second three-pointer of the half, 4th overall. So he's having a nice game from outside.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Again, Oladipo missing.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going. Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
The shot from the low post is good. Here's Curry. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Passes to Thompson. Launches it. That drops. Thompson's got 21.
Oh, he's clearly feeling it, Clark, coming off that fantastic game last time out.
Curry against Payton. Dishes it to Harris. And stolen by Spates. Now here's Iguodala. Guarded closely. And stolen by Payton. Fast break. Here come the Magic. And finished off by Oladipo.
So deflating for a team, Clark, coughing up the ball at one end, and then it turns into immediate points at the other end.
And it's just as much of a boost for the team getting those easy points off the steal.
Oh, offensive interference. Well, since the turn of the century, guys, the Western Conference has ruled the roost, winning interconference matchups in 14 out of the last 15 seasons. Steve, last season, the highest ever win percentage for the West at over 72%.
Yeah, and 8 of the league's top 10 teams played in the West record-wise. It may be time to take a fresh look at a top 16 playoff structure.
Here's Payton. Another shot. The shot will not go. Curry with the defensive effort.
He's gotten a lot of individual defensive attention all game long, and I think it's really bothered him and thrown him off.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That'll be his second foul of the game. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Oladipo, and he gets it to go. Oladipo's got 20. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Thompson with it, picked up by Harris. Thompson passes to Kerr. Off target from three-point range. And here's Vucevic. Oladipo dishes to Payton. Back to Oladipo. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. And it's now 22 points for Victor Oladipo. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, it's Iguodala. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And that puts a cherry on top, so to speak, of what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
All over but the whining now, Steve.
Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Orlando making some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Andrew Nicholson. Gordon comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Green in for Payton. Golden State also making some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. Livingston comes in for Thompson. And it's Barbosa in for Curry. And the foul called on Ben Gordon. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Defensive foul.
Well, when Harrison Barnes first stepped onto the scene, it was in the middle of the Warriors' 2013 playoff run. But he didn't exactly build upon that streak as people were hoping for last year. The playing time just wasn't there.
And I remember that run for Barnes. He would play as a stretch 4 and looked unguardable at times in their series against the Nuggets and then the Spurs. Definitely was hoping for more of that this past season.
The Zealeys checked in for Andre Iguodala.
And so here we go, just rolling along to the finish line in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Warriors.
They made more foul shots, and that was the difference.
And that was a huge advantage. The free throw game always a significant barometer in terms of who wins and loses.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
I think you'd have to be impressed with the total command they showed throughout this season series. I mean, winning this final game and pitching a 3-0 shutout for the year against the Magic.
Here is Livingston, guarded by Green. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Green. Throws it up high.
It's interesting. They're like a different team now. Suddenly, they've got energy.
You know, it's not going to change anything, though, other than to make their losing margin a little more respectable.
Here is Livingston, guarded by Green. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Warriors miss again.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Dedmon kicks to Vucevic, and he slams it one-handed.
From out of nowhere, I mean, we've got a dunk maestro on our hands.
Boy, that was something else.
I don't know what got into him that time.
Pass to Livingston. And that time, also a missed shot. Green passes to Gordon. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. How much to be critical of with this win, Clark?
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play. They showed up to give great effort and to win, and they did both.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I'm here with Andre Iguodala. And Andre, what was the secret to seeing such a great output offensively?
Well, we know our defense is our catalyst to everything for our team. So as long as we play defense, get stops, rebounding was most important tonight. You know, they're one of the best rebounding teams in the league. We were able to do that and get out on a break.
Andre, thank you so much. Kevin, no surprise, one of the best defenders, always thinking about things on that end.
All right, Doris, thank you. And for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in to the NBA on